Alright, yo, it's Queenzflip, man.
Mayhem, S.A.S. Hugh Rope Gang.
I'm with my man Mayham. I'm in London right now, you know, and I haven't did these blogs in a long time as far as like when it's not pertaining to battle rap, but I had to come talk to my man Mayhem because, you know, we got catching up to do. Let me give you a little backstory. You know, a situation that transpired in London years ago with the Dipset, and Stack Bundles was a part of it, and well, he wasn't out here, but Stack was. Speaking to some people, I mean, you've been out to New York before.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Plenty of times, and at the studio, Bruce Spitz and them shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we was together. So, you know, just that's how I know about them and then the whole Dipset situation. But you know what I'm saying? Like, tell me, cause them my niggas. I fuck with the set, but I fuck with you also. So you gotta explain to me where it started from, where it went wrong, what happened. You know, I know y'all was fucking with them, that y'all was part of the team.
Of Dipset?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we was Dipset from about end of 2003, and then we got with Dame and Rockefeller coming into 2004.
How you met them niggas?
Dipset we met when we was with Kanye. 2002, we met Kanye in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd rapped for him, and he had taken a liking to us, so
Mm-hmm.
we ended up running around with him. We was going to sign a contract with him, so we was coming up. Baseline, I think it was at the time.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yep, that's true.
Yeah, summer 2002, and we bumped into Cam, Jimmy, Jawaz was there. I'd met Jawaz prior, like years before.
And Queens?
No, I'd met Jawaz on his block like 99 when we was going to high school.
Okay.
So we've met Jim, Cam, Jawaz.
Mm-hmm.
But we were with Kanye at the time. So the deal with Kanye didn't really transpire. He went into rapping and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he had come to London, like, what was it, like 2003?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2003. So we met them outside their radio interview.
Mm.
They gave us the number, told us to holler, came through the next day. And that's how we chopped it up from there.
A radio interview out here?
Yeah.
Mm. So like what? So they put you, who put you down with the set?
So we was done with the set at that time, that's how we met them. And then we'd done tracks with them while I was out here. And then Dame ended up coming out here.
How long they was out here for?
They was out here for a couple of days. But we stayed in contact over the phone and stuff like that. And then Dame came out here looking for UK artists the same way. So we've run into Dame. Dame's gone back. No, I'm going to sign this UK group. Kanye's, oh yeah, I know them. I was going to sign them in 2002. Bleak's like, yeah, they used to come through Marcy when they was living in Staten Island. And Cam's like, yo, those are our artists. So that's how the deal was solidified.
Oh, okay. And then what happened now? Like,
No, well, Rockefeller split end of that year.
I remember that.
We was out here and had some legal issues in the States, but we overcame them like 2 years later.
What states you had legal? My state?
No, in New York City.
What you doing with legal issues in my city?
We was going to high school in New York, so we was doing everything.
So how you got to high school? How you got to high school in New York when you was from out here?
We went to high school, we moved like late 90s, and I went to school in Staten Island, me and Mega.
How? I just decided to move out.
No, I was playing ball. I was playing ball at the time.
So you playing basketball?
Yeah, excuse me.
That's okay.
Kind of parched.
You whack. I bust your ass in ball. Just for the record.
No, we was playing ball.
I bust your ass in ball for the record.
Okay, you wish. So, let me get back to the story.
Okay.
So, we was playing ball, so we moved out there and was going to high school over there. So, we was already kind of used to the New York way of living.
Okay.
Like, from being in high school. And kind of understood what their perception of us was. So, to rap, it was easy for us to like drop punchlines and stuff relating back to what they would anticipate, you know what I mean, from someone coming from the UK and stuff like that.
So then what you got?
So from that experience we moved back to London, wherever. Then later I met the Dips, got back in America and stuff was wrong like that. But it was that summer, 2004, we went out there.
Touch me please.
Okay, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm just don't touch
good?
me. I'm good. You alright, man? You making me feel uncomfortable, man. You touching me, you being real aggressive.
I'm being
Passive aggressive.
You sure?
What you holding? You alright?
No, I'm good.
Put your eye. My hands like look.
Yeah, cool.
My hands can be seen.
Let me get rid of it.
Nah. So you met the Dip. So when you came back out here now,
Yeah.
so you already had a rapport. Because you was in Queens. Where the Queens situation came with Bundy?
Well, yeah, we knew them like early. We got with Kanye while we was around Bundy,
Bruce Spitz and all
Bruce
them
Spitz, Bobby
Salute
Smith
to
at the
them.
time, and Nikito Crumb.
I know
So-
that. Crumbly. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were down with them when we met Kanye. They was kind of managing the situation when we was talking to Kanye and stuff like that. So we've been old friends for years. So when we come back to America, no, 04, we've gone over there, we're down with Rockefeller, we're down with Dipset. Some guys from London have gone over there to pay them to do a show in London. Jim, Cam, JR and Jules.
But how the guys get in contact with? They
Just
did
to
their
booking.
own.
They did the proper like.
Okay, they went to the proper channels.
They came there with the money and everything, so they actually did it official.
So how did the Dipset get the money?
They came there with the money and gave them the money. That's what I'm saying. They did it official. They flew from here, came over there, gave them the money and everything like that.
No.
Deposit for the show, yeah.
Niggas from London flew to the UK, to New York.
Yeah. But he went through all the proper channels. Hit up Big Joe, management, link
Of
management.
course.
You know what I mean? Gave him the money and gave him the deposit. We was out there at the time, I remember. Because Big Joe said, some guys from where you're from, they just came over here, gave us deposit to the show. And we're going over there.
Okay, they gave him cash.
Yeah. Well, I think so, or whatever, check or whatever. I wasn't around.
Alright, so then what happened then? So you wasn't there when they gave them the money?
Nah, but I remember Big Joe coming over to us and the cam and saying, yeah, some guys from London, you know what I mean?
Just gave the money. Alright,
yeah.
so then what happened next?
I booked us for a show.
What was the price though?
I think it was 40,000 they gave him a deposit or something like that.
Okay.
I'm not sure, I wasn't
What was the overall price they supposed to pay them?
I didn't get into the
Okay.
politics. We wasn't getting booked, so I didn't. You know,
Also, they had.
My only concern was they was come back to London, so it was cool. Cause
So when was give me a time frame? They flew.
2004.
No, when they flew. What part of the month they flew out? If you can remember.
It was summer 2004.
Summer. Okay. When was the show supposed to be?
I think like October or something like that.
Okay. Good. So they gave him a deposit for a show in October.
Yeah. No,
Now-
no, summer, and then they were supposed to come later on, like 3 months later.
Now, did the show actually happen and they didn't show up?
The show, yeah. It came to the day. They were supposed to fly in. Probably the afternoon before the night of the show. So when he didn't come, we had realised because we didn't get enough phone calls. So we'd call Cam and said, what's going on? Like, how come no one came? He said, something up to do some plane tickets or something. They couldn't get a plane ticket. They're going to get free or... I don't know the logistics of it, so I can't really talk on it.
Okay.
But something to do with that. And then Cam said, yeah, we could have worked it out though. So we thought, damn, like there was radio promotion, TV promotion, it was big. Like it was good, it was a big show.
Yeah.
A big turnout. All the fans was pissed as well.
Did people come outside? Did they actually go to
They
the
had to
club?
refund all the tickets and everything. It was crazy. So it was crazy. You see what I'm saying? But we knew by the level of promotion they had done.
So now, tell me what happened next now. So Cam, I'm assuming that the homies.
So that just like people just forget about that after a while. So we just think they didn't come there and do the show whatever. But we hadn't been in the States at the time. We was here in the UK. So we've got back in the States like end of 06. And the first time we'd been around Big Joe at a Nike shoot, we got into an argument. And in the argument, I must have said, yeah, but something to do with stealing money from London or something like that. Which he took offence to. And it got heated, like real heated, face-to-face stuff and everything like that. So they pulled us apart and stuff like that. And Joe's like, what money? I don't get no money. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm hearing murmurs in the streets now. People saying, yeah, you guys are cool, but they can't come back here. And we're like, well, what are you talking about? Because we didn't know the logistics of the contract or what. You know what I mean? I thought it was all sorted out already. But we're telling Big Joe, it's not you that has to go over there. It's Cam, Jimmy, and Chuas. So you guys, you got to rectify the situation because you're the person I know they came to. You see how actually. But then people forget. No one does any inquiries. No one cares. A lot of weed is consumed. And 2 years goes past.
So
and Jaws has
two additional years.
Yeah, and Jaws has a tour throughout the whole of Europe, but a stop in London as well.
So wait, they took the money from the guys in 2004, and Joel's had a tour with 2008. All right, so what happened in the tour now? He gets to London.
Yeah.
Where was he performing at?
It was Shepherd's Bush area.
Okay. He gets to London and then
He's at the hotel. We come to the hotel.
Did he know he had drama, or you think he forgot?
I don't know if you forgot or whatever. We didn't forget. It was underlying, but we didn't know to what magnitude. We just knew that people were upset that they didn't do the show. But it wasn't our situation because we didn't owe anyone money.
Okay, true.
So if we're telling people to the point of almost having a physical altercation with a guy over the rumours and stuff we'd heard, because we'd never met the guys or nothing, so we never heard it directly.
The guys that
booked the show or anything like that. So no one directly told us this and this and this and that had happened. No one called us anything. So so where they forgot or they haven't made inquiries, like I know if I've got a situation where I owe someone money or someone thinks I owe them money or some bad business has transpired and there's murmurs of you can't come back here, I'm going to do some inquiries or I'm not going to go back there. So where our concern was him and he wasn't really concerned.
So when he came up here, what point did he realize it was on?
When like 50 people turn up at the front of the hotel, not the show, at the hotel.
How would you know 50 people was in front of the hotel? They called up.
We was there. We came there. We was outside with some of our guys because they was going to go to the show with us, but everyone wasn't going to go upstairs. We went upstairs, came back downstairs, and seen some dodgy activity, like guys getting out of cars and whatever. Then I've gone back upstairs and we get a phone call. Yeah, there's like 50 people out here. And it's these guys coming for the show. They're not happy that their show hasn't been done, hasn't been rectified. Then Dipset's coming back over to collect more money from someone else. So it's like a slap in the face to them.
So then what happened next? So they warned the guys, you guys came downstairs.
We warned Jewels. Then everyone stayed upstairs. Me and Mega alone went downstairs with no representative to talk over or anything. So it was like...
Did y'all speak to the guys?
Yeah, of course we did. We went straight in the lobby. They left the crowd outside. Like 10 of them came in. And it was like, yo, what are you doing with these guys? You know, they stole money from us. Well, like, he doesn't know anything about the money. Like, we don't. Big Joe, you need to talk to him. Joel doesn't know anything about the money. Because that's what we honestly believed. So they was like, yo, you got to take us all up there. We're like, no. Who's the main promoter? Like, I'll take him up there and I'll bring one of them representatives and they can chop it up and come to some sort of agreement. That makes sense. So they was like, yeah, cool. The main promoter came up there with us. And Black Adon the Twin came out. So I'm like, all right, this is just going to get resolved.
Yeah, twin homie, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is just going to get resolved because they're now here, they're face to face. It's not all the palaver of whatever. So, but they're saying, we didn't take the money. He's saying, Big Joe's a representative of you guys, so either we come to some agreement about some more shows or something, or you can't do the show now. And they're like, well, we're going to do the show. They're like, all right, cool. So that's where it ended. I'm like, yo, someone should call Big Joe right now so we can get to the actual, you see what I'm saying? Because he's the one that did but it's like no one cared to, so I'm like, whatever. I'm following their lead, so you see what I'm saying? If it's like whatever, all right, cool, whatever. So the promo goes back downstairs. They stay up for like, what, 2 hours, 3 hours. Have to leave the hotel because the police have come because of the big crowd. So there's police everywhere now at this point.
What hotel was it? Do you remember?
Hilton in Shepherd's Bush. And it's a bit hot over there, like it's on fire over there.
Is it a nice hotel?
Yeah, it's a nice hotel, but the area in itself has a lot of police activity. Like police was...
Always, okay.
So there's a lot of police out there and stuff like that by the time. So there's nothing really can happen at that point.
But do you think Joel knew about the paper? Honestly, opinion?
I have no idea, but the way he did us,
Okay, we're talking
about... See what I'm saying? So at that point where like he didn't know about the paper, this is our guy, like he's our friend, so... Even if it was just me and Mega here and just them, we're gonna be here. Like nothing's gonna happen to him, and we're not gonna be around. Like we're not leaving him. We're gonna be here. You see what I'm saying? We honestly believe, like, yeah, he didn't know nothing about the paper. But at the same time, these guys believe they've been cheated out of. Whatever paper they think they've been cheated out of.
The guys were still in the front for a couple of hours.
You know, we was at the front with the guys for a couple of hours.
Just going back and forth.
While Jewels was in front, yeah, trying to, you know what I mean? Just like that, yo, you really don't know about the paper, for real.
Okay, so then, really, when Jewels, like, what happened next?
When the police would now come, like, we're going to escort you out, you have to leave the hotel, whatever you're doing, because you're bringing too much, it was like half a South, like too much gangs up, like, what's going on around here? This is the Hilton, you see what I'm saying? So, we all go outside to leave.
Yeah, they kicked them out the hotel?
Yeah, more or less, yeah. More or less.
No way. The police or the hotel itself?
No, the hotel called the police to get them, Jewels and them out.
Oh.
Well, you see what I'm saying?
Got you, okay.
So, where they're getting kicked out in front of the hotel, not even on a, like, we're going to take you out, you're just going to have to go out. So we go outside, and Black Don steps out. Like, yo, what's going on? And he comes face to face with like one or two of them. But there's police there trying to get in between, and there's crowds of people and whatever. We was right there as well. Jaws and them see the crowd, and at this point they're screaming, "Yo, fuck Dipset, oh, you rocked and Jaws and them just go back in the lobby. We're around back with Don while he's talking to whoever he was talking to, and he goes back in the lobby. So we're in the front. The crowd's here, and Jaws and them's in the lobby. The police is all in between and stuff like that. We go into the lobby once or twice to check to see, you guys good? What's going on? Yeah, we're just going to be whatever. Then we go back outside. The more people come from the concert, more rappers that was going to be at the show come because they hear what's going on. More of our people come and whatever. Then we're looking outside, and Jaws leaves with the police convoy through the back way. Which was cool, because I was like, yo, at least he got away safe.
Okay.
Even if I was feeling like, yo, you didn't even let us know that...
Twin and all them left.
All of them, yeah. But
good.
Even though I slightly felt like, yo, you didn't let us know you was even leaving. But it was like, the main issue was his safety, like, so he could get back safe. So we was like, oh, cool. It's not really a situation with us, we're cool here. Mm-hmm. So everyone left. We was the last people to leave because we had to go back upstairs and get our bags and stuff. Had to go through a police checkpoint, all that type of stuff to get on. Because they make police checkpoints and stuff like that. Then we just see on the net. Jaws, like 2 days later. What did he say? He said, they left us for cold out here, man. If it wasn't for these guys, we'd been left out here. But I was like, but we're the ones that got left. And those are the guys that came to take your head off. So we was completely confused of, you know what?
It was online?
Yeah, online. Like, so I was like, and we're watching it because he's not picking up the phone or nothing. We've been trying to call him. As soon as they left, we was trying to call him. So we thought they just got to the airport and got out of there, which would have been the smartest move. Mm-hmm. But through that, I don't know, somehow the promoters had waited till the police convoy left and then pulled over the van, and some next things transpired with contracts and stuff. But I wasn't there, so I can't really speak on it. But this is what they're saying: they got a contract for him to come back and do free shows. But I
wasn't there, so I can't.
Yeah, but we can't. I'm just saying this is the rumors. They came from their side. So, or they said they had a contract there. He was going to come back and do free shows. But we was thinking if that had happened, then why didn't they just done that when we brought him upstairs?
That's true.
And then you would have been able to do the show, and it would have been whatever. Nothing was making sense to us.
So what happened next? Like so you never spoke to Joel after that?
No, we Mega called and said, called the studio, and he got on the phone. He said, "What do you mean we left you? Like, you left us. We was right there in the front of the lobby. You left out of bed."
Joel told Mega that?
Joel said, no, Mega said that to Joel, and Joel said, "Oh, Mega, I don't want to talk to you right now. Drop the phone." So he didn't even want to talk about it. You see what I'm saying?
Who accused Mega of leaving? I'm confused.
No, on the footage that he was with the South guys.
Oh, he said that you guys left him?
His words, exact words were,